The 12th round of the FIDE World Chess Championship is finally over. And आज का जो गेम था ना, क्या ही बताऊं, तुम ही लोग ही देख लो यार. So, Deng with the white pieces opened with 1 c4. Okay, I was expecting this opening क्योंकि e4 खेलते तो he would have faced e4 e5, and with d4 there are much more solid lines. So c4 was in the spirit of the game because he was desperate for a win. So Gukesh replied with pawn e6. We see g3, d5, bishop to g2, knight f6, knight f3, d4. And I like this move d4. Usually when you take, you go into much more theoretical battle, and jahan pe there are chances ki white has some strong preparation and he can fight for a win. But d4 solves a lot of problems. We see castles by Deng. Knight to c6. अब यूजुअली हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि c5 खेलना चाहिए. इट्स बेटर टू गेट योर c pawn, but knight c6 is also fine in this position. We see e3, bishop e7, d3. Now Gukesh took on e3, bishop e3, and e5. And ये जो move e5 है ना, it's a very nice move. First of all, you can develop your light square bishop to f5, or you can develop it to g4, and also you are controlling the d4 square very well. Knight c3, castles, rook e1, h6. अब ये जो मूव h6 है ना, it was a decent move. You're stopping bishop g5 ideas, but कुछ पोजिशन में ये backfire भी कर सकता है. For example, in the game we had a3, a5, h3, bishop e6, king h2, rook b8. अब कुछ वेरिएशंस में ऐसे भी देखने को मिल सकता है where white would play something like queen d2, put pressure on the h6 pawn, maybe get a rook to g1 and go for g4, g5 plans in the future. But Deng opted for queen to c2. Now rook to e8 by Gukesh, knight b5, bishop f5, rook a to d1, knight back to d7, and यहाँ पे थोड़ा momentum shift होता हुआ देखा. We see queen d2 by Deng, bishop went back to g6, d4, and ये जो position है ना बिल्कुल shred open हो रहा है. And when you see your rooks are on the center files, your queen is also on d2, and when you open up the position, white is actually much better. We see e4, a great move. Knight went back to g1, knight to b6, queen c3, bishop f6, queen c2, a4, and यहाँ पे knight e2 के बाद we see bishop to g5, and which is a mistake. Apparently जो मैंने arrows बनाए थे, knight a5 to knight b3 maneuvers वगैरह better रहता, but okay, it is what it is. We see knight f4 by Deng, which is a great move. And यहाँ पे तुम notice कर सकते हो, it's only 23 moves and these guys are down to last 20 minutes, 18 minutes on the clock, and इतने सारे moves करने बाकी है baby. So Gukesh took on f4, bishop f4. Now there is a lot of pressure on the c7 pawn. So rook back to c8, queen c3, knight went back to b8. अब तुम देख ही सकते हो कि position कितना ज़्यादा passive है. You can't really go for knight c6 plans because there is knight d6, and यहाँ पे तुम्हारा rook वगैरह भी मर जाएगा. We see d5, queen d7, d6, great move. If c5 के बाद knight c7 attacking the rook, rook has to go to f8, and you see how Gukesh is making rook b8 move, rook c8 move, rook e8 move, rook f8 move, and it's basically a bad decision. He lost his pawn on d4, and after bishop e4, knight c6, bishop went back to g2, rook to d8. Again, one square single rook moves, which is okay. तुम क्या ही कर सकते हो? Knight went back, knight takes, pawn takes, knight went back to b8. And you see, Gukesh के pieces काफी ज़्यादा passive है इस position में. Queen takes on c5, and he is 2 points of material down. Rook c8 attacking the queen. The queen has to go back. Knight a6, rook to d7. And यही है problem. तुम्हारा queen attacked है, and you have to go to b5, queen b5, d7, and next move the pawn is queening. As of now, the rooks are controlling it very well, but you will see after move like rook c4, queen went back to e3, threatening rook e8 plans in the future. Rook to c2, bishop to d6, a very strong move, creating potential threats when the rook moves, attacking the rook on f8. Now f6, rook to g7, and in this position Gukesh resigned because let's say you take, there is obviously bishop f8, king f8, you will make a queen, and that's simply a GG. So या यही था आज का गेम. राउंड नंबर 12, गेम 12 is over. Ding Liren made a comeback after losing to Gukesh in round 11, and the scores are once again tied 6-6. And अभी 2 और गेम बाकी है. अगर कुछ डिसाइसिव रिजल्ट निकलता है then it's great for Gukesh if he wins a game, but if he loses then it's over for him. And agar draw hota hai to then we would be seeing tie breaks where I believe, I mean not me, pretty much every single one, all the top players, all predictions says that Gukesh is the underdog and he might face quite a bit of trouble in the rapid section. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, your predictions for round 13, and that's it from my side. Video like karna, channel subscribe karna, and I would see you guys in a new video. Tab tak ke liye bye bye. Kate Gaming signing off. Peace.